Everything is fine. Okay, there we go. Oop. We scoot this a little more this way, because my laptop is not the interesting part of the show. Okay, that should be good. All right. Hi guys. Sorry, my get up and go kind of got up and went while I was running a couple errands, so just getting everything together right now. Today we are going to work with some molds I either haven't had very long or just that I haven't gotten to use very much, so that I can use them now. We are going to be using another scent from Brambleberry. It is going to be our cold water scent. Let's see. Got my mask. We do get the wax. Some exciting news. A friend was very kind and sent me the money so I can start making pillar candle molds. So once those arrive, I can start doing that for stream. Okay, come on, I just had scissors earlier. There it goes. Close enough. Our big 8-pound bag of wax. Kind of keeping in theme for once, we're going to use 3 colors. All blue, we're going to use the Key West blue, our peacock blue. Both of those are from Mad Micas, and then we've got this Cambridge blue from Just Pigments. So first things first, go ahead and get our pound of wax measured out. Where's my scoopy scoop? Get that on there. Zero it out. We're going to go ahead and do a whole pound. definitely want to make sure to seal that because I do not want to have to clean up a giant mess of wax. Okay. Flatten that out a little bit and we will get that on our heat now. Today we are making wax melts with cold water scent. Oh no, I need that. Don't pay any attention to me. It's been a minute since I worked with wax. Okay, so let's open a window like my roommate keeps telling me to do and I forget. There. We got our wax going. We've got our 3 blues, because I'm going to actually pretend we have like a theme for once. Here's what I'm after, okay. This one's pretty strong. I just noticed I hadn't used this one in particular very much. So, I think we'll go ahead. Since we're doing a whole pound. Without strong, no, I'm gonna go ahead. I already got to 0.8 ounces, so we're gonna go ahead and do a full ounce because I want people to get a scent that will last and that will be very vivid. There we go. Return that to its little home so that the scent can get rinsed out. Get our scent out of the way. Okay. I've had these, I just have not opened them before. And one of the reasons I haven't really used them is I'm not sure how I plan on selling them, either as the wax melts or as the soap. But they're little clouds. Well, those two are not so little clouds. Then they came in sets of 3. So we got big clouds, our medium clouds, and then our small clouds. we can use our just normal melt mold, which is what you'd see, you know, in stores type of thing. Then I thought our succulent molds would be good. And I think I can grab them. Yeah, there's our pound is just a lot, so I want to make sure I have enough molds ready to go. And then just make sure keeping the wax all broken up as we go along. Did I say dice instead of dominoes again? Probably. Getting my stool, I think. Because I should have 2 more of these. But I'm not seeing them. There they are. I think this should be a good amount of molds for what we're making. This going. Avoid big globby messes as much as possible. What are people's plans for tomorrow? What are you guys doing? I know it's kind of a weird year for doing stuff. No, I think this is everything. Okay. Let me. Let's see if I do. Get it flat so that everything stays even when I start pouring. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab a tray. That way I can do one round and then move it and fill the rest of the molds, and nothing has to get messed up and I'm not having to work around and risk making more of a mess than I usually do. Sorry. That was harder than it needed to be. I just wanna make things easier to work around. You can't really, I'd like to be able to overlap those bits, but if I do, it can, yeah, see that one's gonna be too uneven. Yeah, I think that clouds on here. There we go, okay. So that can be round one. And then if there's enough, we have plenty more molds-ish for round two. I'm gonna get the bunny molds just in case. Nah, better idea. Well, better is subjective. These guys are a little bit harder for the ears not to break, unfortunately. Lost track of my wax. Gotta break it up. Don't want lumps. Those will take forever to melt. And this is why I'm making wax melts instead of being a composer. Crunch. Stir, stir, stir. We continue to wait. Wax cloth. I have specifically endeavored to have separate cloths for my wax and my soap, for the reason I have separate things for my wax and soap most of the time. Besides the molds, the soap is easier to clean. So I get the wax all over one thing, so I don't have, so I can clean that one way, and then the soap over another thing, so I can clean that another way. And hopefully everybody's happy. Besides not my cat, because I'm not paying attention to him right now. And that is against the rules, but I got stuff to do. His life is very hard. Why do you need your feet on the table, sir? Is there a good reason why you get the zoomies every time I'm streaming? I think you just saw him. Is it just for fun? Does the open window make you hyper? Like, I don't know what's going on with you. There he goes. You okay? He's just staring at me. He both wants to go outside, and then when we tried to take him outside on a leash, he did not like it. He was not there for it. And then the 18-wheeler scared him, and we had to bring him back inside. Got a few Waxburgs that are just gonna be holding on now. Then I'm not sure either one of you was here when I made my announcement, so soon I will have pillar candle molds so I can finally start making spell candles. I'm excited. And also tired. Just making sure the computer doesn't die, even though it finally stopped doing that. I continue to not do a lot and then end up worn out. I don't understand. I may never understand, and then I gotta start Thanksgiving food tonight. Slowly but surely. Yeah. I have random music stuck in my head, I'm sorry. I need my thermometer. That's going to be especially important because when we get to this one, if I'm not careful about the temperature I pour it in at, it ends up with little divots, and we don't want that. Are we good? Almost. There's one teeny tiny. It doesn't seem. Okay, he gave up, so let's take this off the heat. Turn that off. Take our cool water fragrance oil. Mix. I like how that smells. Okay. I am gonna pop this back on the heat just for a minute. Oh. So I can get these microwave. Get them warmed up. So it won't pull the wax off. somebody needs to settle down. One minute should be fine. Yeah, that's warm. My math does not quite check out, so one is just gonna end up having less than the others, and that's okay. Okay, let's do. We'll do it in sixes. Six. Yeah, and this is how you know my math is terrible. So, here's the part where I'm just gonna eyeball it and try to get them as even as possible. That's close enough. As the little worm from Labyrinth might say. So now we'll get our color added, starting with the bag color, since that's the one that always stresses me out the most. Don't do that. That thing I just did, don't vouch your mica bag. It makes a mess because the powder is very fine and it will just go everywhere. Okay, you can't see. And now we'll do our Key West blue. Oh, well, too late. Meant to only use a 1/4 teaspoon, but I'm already in for half on the first one. So I might as well go in half teaspoon for all of them at this point. Hopefully that'll give a good contrast to the blues. Yeah. Okay. Quick. You know, I forgot. I forgot to get my water before I got started again. And we will add our peacock to the third measuring cup. I'm pretty sure we will get a good contrast to these, even though they're all blues. That is my hope. I just wanted to kind of have a color scheme for once, since the scent is cool water. We want these at pour range between 120 and 130 degrees. So let's check where we are right now. If we pour too soon, I think that's what usually causes my frosting to happen. And it clears up as soon as you melt it again. But I'd like it to look as pretty as possible when I send it out to people. Okay, that one's 125, so hopefully these are too, or close. This one's 127. Yeah, I think that one's good. Okay, yeah. So we're actually ready to go. So I want to start, I think, with my cloud. Ooh. Hang on, I'll try to pour from this side so you guys can see that. That one's going to do a bunch, so I'm regretting it a little bit. I should have stuck to our smaller molds for the clouds. This one doesn't want to stand up, so hopefully that helps. Hang on, a little bit more. I think that's right. Okay. On the other hand, I think that one's going to look really cool. This is why you use the board you do not like. Okay. So let's get some kitty cat faces. Which color? And some paws. Try not to go too crazy. Oh. Have I used this one at all yet? I don't think I have. For the pause. I know I used it for the clouds. Oh. Switch hands. That one. Okay. Oh. That's why we gotta be careful. Doesn't want to fill in. It's like the littlest tip of the ear that didn't want to fill in. I think this is the one I was doing. Oop. I need to get my get it together, girl. Okay. Those are good. So let's do our succulents. This is always the tricky part because the lower your thing gets, the faster you want to move so it doesn't all start to harden up on you, but you still don't want to make a mess because you want to waste as little as possible. See, this one's starting to thicken up. Oh, we almost lost that one. slow. There we go, okay. But, ugh. That's okay. It looks like we're gonna be done here pretty quickly anyway, so it's gonna be early, which works out. I gotta start some stuff for Thanksgiving harvest meal anyway. So hopefully I didn't overshoot and there's enough for these. Nope. The color didn't melt all the way for some reason. But there we go. That's what we got. I'll pop them out tomorrow. And as long as they all turn out, I'll get them posted up online. Whew, I'm tired. Thank you for coming to watch. Probably won't stream tomorrow because it's a holiday. I'm gonna be cooking. But I hope I will see you all Friday when I will probably be streaming some more Kingdom Hearts. Bye. I hope you have a good holiday.